Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. Dear students, today we are going to solve question number 6 of exercise 13A New Syllabus Mathematics book 1. The statement of the question is the circular portions of the following figures are semicircles. For each of the following figures, find its number 1 perimeter and number 2 area. Students, in this question there are 3 parts, and first of all we will solve part A. So look at the diagram and the figure of part A. You can see that there is a rectangle in the center, and on the right and on the left of this rectangle 2 semicircles are attached, and you can see that the length of the diameter is 21 centimeter. Length of the diameter of the semicircle is 21 centimeter. If the length of the diameter of this semicircle, that is on the left side of the rectangle, is 21 centimeter, then the semicircle on the right side of the rectangle, it has also diameter of length 21 centimeter. Now look at this length that is given, that is 36 centimeter, and it's from this point to that point. Students, look at the diameter. Diameter is given. Diameter is equal to 21 centimeter. Then radius is equal to, radius is the half of the diameter. So if you divide 21 by 2, you will get 10.5 centimeter. So that's why if you look at the figure very carefully, the diameter is 21 centimeter. And what is the half of this diameter? That is 10.5 centimeter. If the radius is 10.5 centimeter, then we have marked it by dotted lines if this length from this point to this point is 10.5 centimeter, this is the radius and this is also the radius, so it is also equal to 10.5 centimeter. Here in this semicircle, you can also, if you halve the diameter, you will get the radius, that is 10.5 centimeter. Now students, you can see that the from the length from this point to this point is 10.5 centimeter, and also the length from this point to this point is 10.5 centimeter. And what about the length of this side of the rectangle from this point to this point, that is 15 centimeter. If you add 10.5 centimeter and 10.5 centimeter, you will get 21 centimeter. Now subtract 36 centimeter, subtract 21 centimeter from 36 centimeter, you will get what? 15 centimeter. So in this way we have find out the length from this point to this point, and you can see that if you add these 3 lengths, 10.5 centimeter, 15 centimeter and 10.5 centimeter, we will have 36 centimeter of length from this point to this point. Now students, we have to find out 2 things, that is number 1 the perimeter of this figure and number 2 the area. So first of all we will find perimeter. So if you look at this figure, it in the center there is a rectangle, and the length from this point to this point is 15 centimeter, and you know the opposite sides of the rectangle are equal. So if this is 15 centimeter, this side is also of length 15 centimeter, and with this rectangle there are 2 semicircles are attached. So we have to find out the length of these 2 curved surfaces. So we will find out the perimeter of this figure as, first of all we will write here perimeter is equal to 2 pi r plus 15 centimeter length of this side of the rectangle, and what about the length of this side? That's also 15 centimeter. 15 centimeter plus 15 centimeter. Students, look at the circumference, that is, I have written over the formula of circumference of a circle. If we combine these two semicircles, so we have one complete circle. So that's why if we are going to find out the perimeter of these two semicircles, so actually when we combine these two semicircles we have a complete circle. So that's why I have written over here circumference of a circle. Now by putting the values here, 2 as it is, what is the value of pi? 22/7. What is the radius? Radius is 10.5 centimeter. So right here 10.5, then plus 15 centimeter plus 15 centimeter, add these two, so we have 30 centimeter. Now if we solve it, students, you can use the calculator. So the answer of 2 multiplied by 22/7 into 10.5 is 66 centimeter plus 30 centimeter. If we add 66 centimeter and 30 centimeter, so we will have the perimeter of this figure. So this is the first answer of this figure, that is the perimeter. Now students, we will find out the area of this given figure. To find the area, I have drawn here the rectangle separately, and also when I combine these two semicircles, so it will give you the complete circle. So students, what is the formula to find out the area of the circle? That is pi r square. And what is the formula to find out the area of the rectangle? When you have the lengths are given, 15 centimeters the length and the breadth is 21 centimeter. So it's very easy when you multiply length by breadth. So you will find out the area of the rectangle. So how we find? So first of all, I write the formula. Area of the figure, area of figure is equal to area of circle. We have a complete circle when we combine these two semicircles. So area of circle plus the other shape is, that is the rectangle, area of rectangle. Now students, write down the formula of area of circle, that is pi r square plus area of rectangle is length multiplied by breadth. Now by putting the values, what is the value of pi? 22/7. Radius, what is the value of radius? That is 10.5 centimeter. So write here 10.5, and there is the square of radius. So you have to also write down the square of 10.5. Close the bracket, plus length multiplied by breadth. What is the length? Length is 15 centimeter. So 15 multiplied by breadth is what? 21. Now dear students, if you use the calculator, so you will find the answer of this 22/7 into 10.5 square. So the answer is 346.5 square centimeter plus, so when you multiply 15 with 21, so answer is 315 square centimeter. Now students, add these two, that this is the area of circle and this is the area of rectangle. Now add these two areas, so we will be able to find out the area of the whole figure. So when we add it, students, use the calculator. So answer is 661.5 centimeter square. So that is the answer. So students, in this part, this is the figure given, and this figure has total 3 parts. One is the rectangle, and the other one is the semicircle, and the other is the semicircle. So there are 2 semicircles and 1 rectangle. When we combine these 2 semicircles, we have a complete circle and we have 1 rectangle. So first of all, we have find out the perimeter, and then we have find out the area of the whole figure. Students, I hope that you have easily understood the question, and now we are going to solve part B. Before going to solve part B, students, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, so please first subscribe my channel and press the bell button. Now students, look at the figure of the part B. So here you can see that one is the semicircle and the other is the right angle triangle. So semicircle is attached with right angle triangle, and you can see the radius of this semicircle is given, that is 5 centimeter. And there is in the right angle triangle there is a 90-degree angle, and before opposite to the right angle there is a hypotenuse, and the length of the hypotenuse is given, that is the square root of 200, and that is given in the centimeter. Now dear students, we have to find out what, number one, the perimeter of this figure, and then the area of the figure. If the radius of this semicircle is 5 centimeter, then the students, the diameter of this semicircle is 5 plus 5, that is 10 centimeter. Now you can see students, there are two lines. It means that the length of this side is equal to the length of this side, and this side actually is both, that is the diameter of the semicircle and also the one side of this right angle triangle. So if the length of the diameter is 10 centimeter, it means that the length, this length is also equal to this length. If this is 10 centimeter, then the length, this length is also 10 centimeter. So now students, we can find out the perimeter. So here you can see I have written over here radius, that is given 5 centimeter. If radius is equal to 5 centimeter, then diameter is the double of the radius, that is 10 centimeter. And here you can see the formula, circumference of a circle, that is pi into d. Here you can see semicircle is given, so that's why divide pi into d by 2. So we have the formula half circumference is equal to 1 over 2 into pi into d. Now dear students, first of all we will find perimeter of this figure. So I am going to write perimeter. Perimeter is equal to half of the semicircle, half circumference is equal to what? 1 over 2 into pi into d, plus what about this length from this to this, that is 10 centimeter, and what about the hypotenuse, that is square root of 200 centimeter. Students, look again the figure. Actually, first of all we have to find out the perimeter of this curved surface from this point to this point. Actually it's the perimeter of the half circle, that is the half circumference. Formula of half circumference is equal to half into pi into d, plus we have to find out the perimeter. So the length from this point to this point is 10 centimeter. So we write here 10 centimeter, plus we have to write down the length of this hypotenuse. The length is given, that is the square root of 200 centimeter. So students, now putting the values here, 1 by 2 into what is the value of pi, that is 22 over 7, and what is the diameter? Diameter is 10. So write here 10 plus 10 centimeter, plus now find out the square root of 200. You can use calculator. So by using the calculator, the square root of this 200 is 14.14 centimeter. Now students, you can cancel 2 ones are 2 and 2 11s are 22. So here you have 11 into 10 is what? 110. When we divide by 110 by 7, so you will have 15.71 centimeter, plus what is this? It's 10 centimeter plus 14.14 centimeter. Now students, by using the calculator, you can add these three values. So we have 39.85 centimeter. Now round off this value, the perimeter. So we have 39.9 centimeter. So actually it's the perimeter of this given figure. Now students, we will find the area of this figure. So this figure consists of actually two shapes. One is the semicircle, another is the right angle triangle. So you can see that students, here the radius of the semicircle is given, that is 5 centimeter, and here you can see these two sides of the right angle triangle are equal. So if the radius is 5, the diameter is 10, so that's why this side of the triangle is 10 centimeter. If the length of this side is 10 centimeter, the length of this side is also 10 centimeter. Students, this is the formula to find out the area of the figure. So we have one semicircle, so area of semicircle plus other is the triangle plus area of the triangle. So when we find out both the areas, we add, so we have the complete area of the figure. So first of all, write here the formula. Area of semicircle, that is half pi r square. So pi r square is the area of the whole complete circle, and we have semicircle, so that's why the formula to find out the area of semicircle is half into pi r square plus area of triangle. So what is the area of triangle? Is half multiplied by base multiplied by height. Now students, by putting the values, we have 1 by 2 into what is the value of pi, 22 by 7, and what is the value of r, radius, that is given 5 centimeter. So r square, so we write 5 square plus here is the half multiplied by what is base is 10 multiplied by what is height is also 10. So next is, students, you can cancel 2 1s are 2 and 2 11s are 22. So here you have 11 into 5 square 25. So you can write it as you can write the answer of this. Here you can also cancel 2 1s are 2, 2 5s are 10. So you can write the answer of this bracket directly. So answer is 39.285 centimeter square. Students, this is the area, so that's why the unit of the area is centimeter square plus, now multiply 5 is 10, so what is the answer? 50. So area of triangle is equal to 50 centimeter square. Now dear students, add these two values. You have 89.285 centimeter square. Now round off it. If you round off it, you will have the answer 89.3 centimeter square. So this is the area of the given figure. How we find it? We have divided the figure into two parts. One is the semicircle and the is right angle triangle. So area of semicircle is 39.285 centimeter square and the area of triangle is equal to 50 centimeter square. When we add it, we have the answer 89.285 centimeter square. Round off it, so we have the answer correct to one decimal place, that is 89.3 centimeter square. Now students, we are going to solve part C. So look at the figure. This figure consists of one big semicircle and two small semicircle. One big semicircle has the diameter that is given, that is 18 centimeter. The length from this point to this point is 18 centimeter. So right here, diameter is equal to 18 centimeter. Students, look at this diameter, that is I have used the capital letter capital D Actually it's the diameter of the big semicircle. And what is the radius? If we divide 18 by 2, so radius is the half of the diameter, so 18 by 2 is 9 centimeter. Now look at the diameters of small semicircle. So I have used small d for these small semicircles. So diameter of these small semicircles is 9 centimeter. So if we divide by 2, so we have the radius. So radius is equal to 4.5 centimeter. Now students, we are going to find out the perimeter of this shape first. So write here the formula. Perimeter is equal to half pi into d plus pi into small d. Why I have used here pi into capital D? Students, it's the perimeter of the big semicircle, that is from this point to this point. And the perimeter of the formula to find out the semicircle of the semicircle, that is half pi into d plus, so look at here I have written pi into d. So the pi into d is the perimeter of the complete circle. So here we have two small semicircles. If we combine these two small semicircles, so we have a complete circle. So what is the perimeter of complete circle? That is pi into d. Now dear students, by putting the values here, 1 by 2 into what is the value of pi? Pi is 22 over 7. What is the value of diameter? Diameter of the big semicircle, that is 18 centimeter. So write here 18 plus, this is the perimeter of these two semicircles. So when we combine these two semicircles, we have a one complete circle. What is the value of pi? That is 22 by 7 into diameter. What is the diameter? That is 9. Diameter is 9 centimeter. Now dear students, cancel it. 2 1s are 2, 2 11s are 22. So if we multiply 11 with 18 by using calculator, so you can write it down. The answer, that is 198 divided by 7 plus, so multiply 22 by 9 by using calculator. So you have 198 over 7. Now divide 198 by 7 by using calculator. So what you have? You have the value 28.285 centimeter plus, so here also the answer is the same. So 198 divided by 7 is 28.285 centimeter. Now dear students, add these two values, 28.285 centimeter plus 28.285 centimeter. So answer is equal to what? 56.57 centimeter. Now dear students, round off this perimeter. So you have what? 56.6 centimeter. So this is the perimeter of this given figure. Now students, we are going to find out the second thing, is that is the area of this figure. To find this area, I have divided this figure into two parts. One is the big semicircle that have the diameter 18 centimeter, and when I combine these two small semicircles, so I have a complete circle having the radius 4.5 centimeter, and if we add 4.5 centimeter, 4.5 centimeter, so diameter is 9 centimeter. So here is the formula to find out the area of this figure. So we have two shapes. One is the area of semicircle plus the area of the circle. So what is the formula of area of semicircle? That is half into pi capital R square. So actually in the start of this question, you can see that capital D, we have used capital D for diameter of this big semicircle, and capital R for the radius of this big semicircle. So that's why we have used here capital R. So plus area of circle, that is pi r square. So for these small two semicircles, so small we have used the small letter d, diameter, that is 9 centimeter. What is the half of the diameter, that is a small radius. So we have used small r for these two small semicircles. So here when we combined it, we have a complete circle. So area of circle is equal to pi r square. Now by putting the values, half into 22/7 into radius is 9 centimeters. So here write here 9 square plus what is the value of pi, 22/7 into the radius is, what is the radius, that is 4.5 centimeter, 4.55 square, and cancel it, 2 ones are 2, 2 11s are 22. Now we have 11/7 into 9 square 81 plus in the second bracket 22/7 into, when we square 4.5, square it, so we have 20.25. Now what is the answer of this bracket? 11/7 into 81, you can use calculator. So you have the answer 127.285 centimeter square is the area of semicircle. Now find the area of this circle by when we combine these two small semicircles. So by using calculator, so you can find out the area of this circle. So answer is 63.642 centimeter square. Now dear students, add these two areas, area of semicircle and area of circle. So we have 190.927 centimeter square. Now round off it. So when we round off it, so we have the area of this figure is 191 centimeter square. Students, I hope that you have learned all these three parts easily. So inshallah we will meet in the next video. Take care. Allah Hafiz.